UCI Women's World Tour headed to the Netherlands for the 22nd race of the year, the Boels Ladies Tour. Comprising of 6 days of hard racing in the Dutch countryside, the first day saw riders tackle the 3.3-kilometre Prologue in the small town of Arnhem, just south of the country's capital, Amsterdam. Last year's winner and world time trial specialist Annemiek van Vleuten was particularly looking forward to the day.
I live 15 kilometers from here. I reconned the course already last week. I'm excited, and to show the rainbow stripes really near to where I live is cool. This is always special to race on your home ground. A lot of people I know are excited, especially because I had a good year. So people are excited to watch and cheer for us, so it's cool.
I'm really excited. Prologues are still something that are kind of new for me. We don't do very many in America, and I feel like each time I do them, I enjoy them more and more. So I'm looking forward to giving it my best effort today and see how it all turns out. I think there are definitely stages here where I could do really well, and stages that I'll definitely be working for other people. So we'll see how the team wants us to race, and I'll do my job as best as I can.
I always like racing here, so I think it's going to be a cool week and exciting racing. I mean, we go more into the hills than we used to do before, and so maybe the tour will be a bit different than the years when it was mostly flat and just some hills. I think we have a good team for that, and we're all motivated and look ahead to a nice week.
The morning started with the early starters taking on the technical course. One of those was Leah Kirkman, who set a blistering time of 4 minutes 31 seconds to sit atop of the leaderboard. More of the favourites began to take on the course, but not even the likes of Boels Dolman's Chantel Black or Wiggle Half Five's Aliso Longo-Borghini could topple the Sunweb riders' time. Canyon SRAM's Lisa Klein set an impressive pace, coming in as the fastest young rider on the day, but even she finished up 2 seconds down on her Canadian counterpart. Kirkman's teammate Lucinda Brand went 1 second better than Klein before Amy Peters matched the latter's time, but a new leader was still to be found with just 5 riders remaining. Lisa Brennewer was one of them and came agonisingly close, but she eventually fell just tenths of a second off Kirkman. So it all came down to the final 3 and the big favourites of the day's stage. First up, European individual time specialist Ellen van Dijk. She took on the course and powered through, her time trial experience playing a huge role in a brilliant performance, outdoing her teammate Kirkman by just 1 second with a time of 4 minutes 30. But Ellen van Dijk barely had time to celebrate, as Olympic champion Anna van der Breggen took on the course, taking on the technical corners with ease, as the Boels Dolman star stopped the clock at just 4 minutes 29 seconds, 1 second faster than Van Dijk. Finally, it was time for the Dutch powerhouse and last year's winner of the Boels Ladies Tour, Annemiek van Vleuten. Kitted up in her World Time Trial Champion skin suit, Van Vleuten made the course look easy, smashing around the course in an unbelievable 4 minutes and 22 seconds, a full 7 seconds ahead of Van der Breggen's time. Van Vleuten now leads the Ladies Tour in what is set to be an exciting week in Holland.
Winning a prologue is like suffering to the max and over it. So when I finished, I never had a feeling that I did a good prologue or something. It just hurts. It hurts like crazy. It only gives you a better feeling when you hear that you did win. Usually you win a prologue only with 1 second or 2 seconds, and it's a good sign that in a good shape. I went to altitude, and it's nice to be back and then in a good shape again. And I did not take the time in the corners, my DS set, but more on the straight part, so that gives me good confidence that I have some good power on the 2 long straights out there to gain 7 seconds.
Personally, I felt really strong. I had a plan and I executed it exactly how I wanted to. So I know I had the fastest time for a while there, and I was really happy with my ride. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the race now. We have a really strong roster here, and we also had Ellen on the podium and other riders in the top 10. So I think we're in a good place going into the rest of the race.
Confirmation of the results then, and time trial specialist Team Sunweb have 3 riders in the top 10, while a strong ride from Sarah Roy puts her in 9th place. And in the GC, the standings mirror the day's results.